Good evening and welcome you all to a very exciting program on a very, very relevant topic of online payments. All of us are, to some extent, are getting accustomed to the senior citizens to the online payment, though we have been sometimes finding some difficulties, and there are some issues and challenges also. There are certain risks also, and therefore we thought that let us try to keep uh, a discussion on a particular topic which is really very, very relevant to us. What is online payment? What are the different types of online payment? And what are the risks and challenges and the areas of concern in the areas of the online payment? To talk on this particular topic, we have a very renowned expert in this particular area and a close friend of mine, Professor Sharad Jha. Professor Sharad Jha is a professor in finance in the IITM Business School, Kharghar. He is also assistant director there. He's a postgraduate in economics. He's also a PG in securities law, and he has also done his MSc investment from the Reading University, UK. He's an expert in this particular area, and I'm sure that you will be enjoying this particular session, and free feel to ask any questions as we normally ask, because this is an area where we would like the people to get as many clarifications and clarified as possible. So, Professor Sharad Jha, thank you very much, and the floor is open.
Thank you so much, Dr. Singh Gupta, sir. I think I'm really humbled and touched, and I want to thank each and every one of you to spare, for sparing your time and coming for this kind of discussion. I'm really very small person when it comes to a lecture. I think it is just a talk between all of us, right? So we all will talk, we all will laugh, and we'll come out with something which is very much positive. That should be the indication, right? And I still remember I attended almost 12 years back when I had entered into the academic field. I had attended Dr. A.K. Singh Gupta sir's session, and the first thing, and till now I had copied that thing, right? So the copying word I'm just repeating here. So he always tells me that in the class that whenever you go to a dentist, you get a very cushion wala chair. I'm sure everyone has got that chair, and we don't have that type of chair at home, right? So when we get that chair, we get very much comfortable also, right? And trust me, we don't want that dentist should come immediately, right? So when dentist comes, right? The first question he asks you, I think many of you know that. What is the question he asks you? Anyone?
कहाँ दर्द हो रहा है?
कहाँ दर्द? मैडम आप डेंटिस्ट के पास नहीं गए थे, चेक करिए.
नहीं.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Okay. Any more answers quickly?
What's the problem?
What's the problem? Never ever they ask you what's the problem. So only one person who is not allowed to give answer here is Dr. Singh Gupta sir, right? All can open their mouth, right?
Open your mouth.
Very good. Thank you so much, sir. I think you had got my word actually. Thank you so much. When you are in pain, right? The first thing when you go to a dentist, he comes and he says you open your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Here also, when we meet for any discussion and if you have any kind of doubt, the first thing which you all have to do here is stop me. See, there are only two possibilities right here in this particular forum. I'll give you an answer. I'll say, I'll definitely try to give you an answer maybe in a day or two. But that doesn't mean I'm leaving the floor and telling, hey, bye, can we meet offline? Can I give you offline? No offline, everything is online. Let's utilize this online concept. So thank you so much, Sen Gupta sir. I'm sure this has actually vibrated. I'm sure you all will going to raise questions and we will have a really great discussion. That is something which is very important. See, PPT is, PPT is just, to be very honest, I had spent almost 10, 12 years in academics. So PPT is mainly to safeguard a faculty generally. When you forget something, you see PPT and you safeguard yourself, right? But here the discussion is very important and it is come to a vitamin M, which is most important for everyone's survival, be it your home, be it my home, be it anyone's home. More we are at home, more the chances of fraud has gone up. I'll give you the clear-cut statistics. With that statistics, we will going to work out that what all best precaution we can do. See, it's just a risk management, right? We know that COVID situation is going on, and the best advice a doctor, an Ayurvedic Ved, or your family doctor will give you is to have kadha, right? But that cannot protect you if something uncertain happens. The same thing here. What we will going to discuss today is purely a risk management. We will try to control as much as possible, but then there are certain things which is not in our hand, but we'll try to control. And trust me, this control will going to benefit all of us, right? In case if you want me to change Hindi, English, anything, I'm comfortable in English, Hindi, Marathi, and Maithili, my language which I speak to home, right? I see a lot of Agarwal people here also. So they don't need, they are the one who know every language actually, right? So I'll quickly move to the slide and then we can have a lot of discussion. Is that everyone is here with me? Is that everyone is with me? Great, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to share slide and then we can see what all thing is there in Arkity. Okay, so I'm sure the first slide which I had put it here is about all the payment system. I'll quickly explain you each and every payment system which will make you familiar what is right now going on. You might have encountered that thing, but आपको लगता है ये तो Paytm कर रहा है, ये तो Google Pay कर रहा है, नहीं. So I'll just give you an idea what is this is all about, and then we can have a lot of discussion on this forum, right? I'm sure every one of you are aware about what is this, NEFT, right? I'm sure many of you had, being into the banking system, right? So NEFT, RTGS is the payment system, right? So NEFT you cannot do if it is, more amount, right? So you have to use RTGS. RTGS is more convenient when the amount is more, right? And then the improvised section has came, and then you have IMPS, which again became very much popular. And then things has actually moved very well. Things has actually moved very well in the banking space. So IMPS is you promptly 24/7, 365 days, you can transfer the money at any point of time, right? But then there are a lot of new changes has happened, right? And the one who will going to give me an answer will going to get a gift from my side, definitely 100%. So get ready to give some answers also. After that, and no Googling, I know you people are really smart, so no Googling, nothing. You have to just give an answer. So after that, government has brought a lot of changes in the digital space so that we can actually, grow. Let me give you one clear statistics. India is #1 in terms of online payment. The usage of UPI or online payments app, India is #1. So we should all proud of that we are really, doing great in the digital front, right? So what is this RTGS we had discussed? We know what is this RTGS. We know what is this NEFT. We know what is this IMPS. But what is this NACH, NACH? So NACH is nothing but, how many of you are getting pension? How many of you are getting pension? Anyone? So we are on Google Meet. If you are getting pension, just say thumbs up. That's it. Nothing else. Okay, wonderful. Great. So on a pension day, right? So this pension are able to move to your account, right? But just imagine like you, there are 1,000 people who are getting pension from one entity, right? Now, how this segregation is done? So segregation is actually done with the blessing of NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India. And they have started a documentational or I can say a web-based solution, which is known as National Automated Clearing House, which is nothing but NACH. So you might have seen that suddenly you get a pension and you feel happy, but that transactions are there 1,000 people. So what happened at one go, this NPCI actually provide this platform. Through this, you actually pass you get the money. Similarly, I'm sure many of you are actually paying online electricity bill, right? Online house tax. Now, Municipal Corporation, Greater Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation get money from various people, right? How they actually accumulate, is that it will go to an account? No, it is actually go to a system, right? Which is nothing but National Automated Clearing House. So bulk transaction, whenever you see, or you might be taking your insurance premium, ये सब जो जाता है, it is actually go through a platform which is known as National Automated Clearing House. This is mainly used by banks, financial institutions, corporates, and governments. I'm sure everyone is clear about this concept of NACH, which is nothing but a National Automated Clearing House, right? See, after that, you might have heard this word often that, अरे इसने UPI किया है, UPI, right? Now UPI, what is this UPI? Now UPI is again a system where you can actually pass your money. जैसे आप अगर आप देखते हो, आपके पास Google ऐप है, right? Paytm है, right? या आपने देखा रहेगा कि आपका Google Pay अकाउंट जो है वो किसी के साथ लिंक्ड है, आपके ICICI बैंक के साथ, स्टेट बैंक के साथ. जो ये लिंकिंग प्रोसेस है, it is actually done through unified payment interface. So it's a system that actually powers various banks, not only one bank, all the bank to use one single application, और इससे आप अपना हर जगह पेमेंट कर सकते हैं. See, गूगल का अगर आपने देखा रहेगा, आपने जब भी पेमेंट किया है गूगल से, आपका अकाउंट डिडक्ट हो गया है. We see lot of problem also. We'll come to that problem. But problem से पहले अच्छा ही चीज तो देख ले. What thing has happened actually in our region, right? And then so unified is mainly peer-to-peer collection. एक दूसरे को जब हम लोग पैसा भेजते हैं, this things actually comes, right? Next thing you might have seen, right? आप जा रहे हो and toll plaza है, right? And I'm sure in your vehicle also, right? आपने देखा रहेगा FASTag, right? India is one country who has actually covered 720 toll nakas in our country. 720. So आप पास हो रहे, आपको लग रहा है FASTag. It can be supported by anyone, but this system is again a payment. See, what I'm trying to tell you here is what all are the payment system, what all can take place of fraud. In the sense, now the reason is, our topic is something related to payment fraud and online fraud. But this is also you and me every day we are using. And many a time what happens, आपका कार जा रहा है, हो सकता है 2 बार उसमें से पेमेंट कट जाए. Rather than having, rather than cutting one time, there is a possibility कि पेमेंट आपका 2 टाइम कट जाए. पॉसिबिलिटी है, यस है. That's the reason मैं आपको ये बता रहा हूं कि कौन किसका बॉडी है, किस तरह से ये स्ट्रक्चर है, क्या क्या तरीके से आपका पैसा कट हो सकता है. The point here is only bank is not the area. There are multiple areas where आपका पैसा जा सकता है. आप कार लेके जा रहे हैं, एक बार के बदले 2 बार हो सकता है. It can happen. And 350 and 300 rupees is not a small amount. I feel rather than doing a charity, rather somebody should cheat me. So I'll go prefer do charity rather than somebody should cheat me, right? So this is one area, right? Another thing is you have that is something you might have seen, your RuPay card. RuPay card is India card, right? I'll tell you, it was a RBI dream that we should come out with our own card. So RuPay card, whenever you carry, whenever you see this word, it's an Indian government card. Earlier you might have be using MasterCard, Visa card, all that thing, which is actually not Indian card, which is of course a US card, American card, I'll say. They are the one who is providing service. But when you see RuPay card, right, it's a card which is actually used in India, and of course it is developed by again NPCI and RBI jointly work, and 22 banks participated in this under the leadership of ex-governor Raghuram Rajan. I think he had brought really great changes. We should really appreciate that guy for the changes which he has made. After that, you might see BPS, right, which is nothing but Bharat Bill Payment System. Again, collaborating all your insurance payment, every payment into this, right? Next is Prepayment Instrument, PPI. आप जो देख रहे हैं, it's a PPI. अभी शादी में आपने कुछ कार्ड दिया है, घर वालों ने बोला है कि कुछ कार्ड दे देते हैं. Have you seen that? अरे इसको गिफ्ट कार्ड दे देते हैं. Anyone tried? कहाँ गया, किसने ट्राई किया है? अरे इनको गिफ्ट कार्ड देते हैं शॉपर्स का. Yes, madam, thumbs up if you had done. Yes, can you unmute yourself? Yeah, madam, क्या हुआ था? कौन सा कार्ड दिया था आपने?
ई कार्ड.
ई कार्ड किसका?
I did Amazon.
Amazon. क्या Amazon का कार्ड देने के बाद is that the other person can use it for as a cash?
No.
No. No. The answer is big no. So इसी को बोलते हैं प्रीपेड पेमेंट इंस्ट्रूमेंट. मतलब कि आपने एक स्पेसिफिक पर्पस से और स्पेसिफिक अमाउंट डाल के वो कार्ड दिया है, मतलब उससे ज्यादा कोई यूज नहीं कर पाएगा. एंड नाउ यू माइट बी थिंकिंग, हे व्हाई ही इज आस्किंग और टेलिंग दिस, बिकॉज उसमें भी फ्रॉड होता है. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that now you are able to understand? Everyone with me? Don't sleep with open eyes. I know you all are taking.
Yes, yes, sir.
Great. Thank you so much. Okay, so what happens here? This prepaid payment instrument is actually an instrument, right, which is used when you go to a marriage, when you give any thing. So the purpose is defined. You cannot say that guy, hey, I'm giving you shopper card, go and buy Reliance shares. You cannot do that, right? So it got a value, but that value is utilized only for Amazon or say for shoppers, right? Is that clear? Is that everyone is here? Great. So these all are payment system which I had mentioned to you, right? These all are payment system which I had mentioned to you, right? So this all are current payment system. हमारे पास जो payment system है, यही सबसे हम लोग payment करते हैं. Is there anyone which I had forgotten anything I want to say that नहीं इसके अलावा भी एक कुछ है? Anyone? Because I had copied this from RBI, so you cannot see.
Phone Pay.
नहीं मैम, फोन पे तो ऐप हो गया, राइट? फोन पे तो ऐप हो गया ना, यूपीआई ऐप, यूपीआई में आ गया वो. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस नहीं, फोन पे एंड ऑल इज इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, राइट? अब कार्ड में हाँ जी
Sir, sometimes they give prepaid check also.
they give
Prepaid check.
madam, prepaid check. Again, we are here more concerned about online payment.
Okay, sorry.
All are online payment, right? You all
Yes.
can call me Sharad. I will really love to hear Sharad, right? Please don't call me sir, right? Okay. Is that everyone is with me? Renu ma'am, is that you are with me? Great. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay. Next is, okay. So I think someone is using pen or something. No problem.
Anonymate. Somebody is doing anonymate.
No problem. Okay.
Sorry, by mistake.
No problem. Perfectly fine. So next is, so these all are India's payment system, and in that 2-3 more system, which of course online is your payment, mobile payment, and contactless. Contactless means, China is developing where, somebody will going to scan your face and the payment will be done, right? Soon the day will come in India also. So innovation is happening in this space. A lot of work is actually happening in this space, right? Okay. Now, this is the statistics, right? Fraud India में बढ़ रहा है. In the sense, if you see, it has crossed 1,85,000 crore rupee loss because of fraud. I'll give you the best example. March May, when lockdown started, I'm talking about 2020 March, 11th March ka, I still remember Times of India report, which says in 92 days, 128 crore rupee fraud has happened in India. And do you know who is master in that? I mean, who is coming number one when it comes to wiped out of money? It is Maharashtra. Maharashtra is the number one target. Yes, Maharashtra, and second is Orissa. Maharashtra is the number one target for all this scamster. So remember, you may agree with me or disagree with me, but you cannot close your eyes. From the time March से आप देखना आपके घर में भी, right, you had started using more online payment. Nirmala ma'am, I'm sure you will agree with me. आपने मार्च के बाद से, कोविड के बाद से, आई एम श्योर you have started more online payments. Yes. जैसे ही online payment start होता है, fraud की activity भी बढ़ जाते, because India is not technologically efficient. We are growing, we are great, we are doing really, but not everyone is so expert, right? And we all are very emotional people, right? आप कभी कोई मधुर आवाज सुनते हैं फोन पे and you say अरे यार ये तो you know, and in India specifically when somebody talks in English and the other guy is not knowing English, वो बोलेगा जो मांगता है दे दो, जो मांगता है दे दो. Remember the first time when mobile phone came to your home and if and your parents, your relatives are there who is sitting, उनको आप अगर बोलो ना अरे फोन उठा, तो they might be thinking कि electric shock तो नहीं लग जाएगा. I'm sure you're with me, right? Everyone is here, right? Okay. So important point here is that more the use of online payment, more the fraud has happened. Just see 2009 it was just 196, but just imagine the amount of money are wiped out through banks is enormous. Now it's not our mistake only, it's not our mistake, because what happens, we are really great in creating, aeroplane, but then we had forgotten that in case if something goes wrong, right, we need parachute also, right? In case something goes wrong, क्योंकि flight एक ही बार कुछ गड़बड़ करता है, but then everything wiped out. तो एक ही बार गड़बड़ करने के लिए is that we are also concerned about, this kind of thing, right? The answer is no. So quickly, this is the fraud money which has been wiped out in India. Now you just see the report value of fraud. It was और जरा यहाँ पे एक नजर आप डाल के देखिए तो you will understand, according to RBI report, bank fraud is of 1 lakh and above have more than double in value to 1,85 lakh crore in financial year 2020 as compared to, because pehle more and more time you are using cash, you are going to a vendor, you are paying them, but more and more time online payment mein, and you know what the worst part is, we actually many a time don't disclose the password to our loved one also, and that actually create a lot of problems. So we want to do everything even though we fail badly, right? And many a time I know few people, they even don't know that unke account se paisa ja bhi raha hai. They even don't know, of course, with a lot of information and all, but this is growing and this is a serious issue. So okay, great. So now the real world, and I'll quickly explain you this, and then so basic security measure which you all have to adopt. One is you have a cardless payment nowadays, which is very good. But then if you have traveled to a place like Netherlands, Germany, right, there you don't require OTP also, right, or you don't require password also, PIN also, right? So that time fraud chances increases. See the country which is very ethical, things can be all right? If you travel to a Germany, you will not see a ticket collector, but then almost everyone will have the ticket, right? So that is there. Second point is positive confirmation. Once you make the payment, right? Once you make the payment, you easily get a confirmation that your payment has been passed to so and so person, right? The next one is your EMV chip. EMV chip is again, Europay, MasterCard and Visa card, which you are using, right? Now, this is very important, tokenization. See, tokenization is actually like a code. I'll give you the best example. Tokenization is like a code. So what happens, जैसे आप लोग feed करते हैं data, right? You might be feeding the data to Google Pay, right? Yes. Google Pay में आप अपना card number, everything you put. So Google, अब अगर उनके पास same data है, तो there is a chances that employee can do the fraud things. Yes. So what they do यहाँ पे, they create a tokenization. Tokenization means they create some alphabet, they create something which is not easily somebody can crack. And there's the reason when you actually upload your a card detail on Amazon, they say, hey, don't worry, we have double check, triple check and all. This is mainly because of tokenization. And in fact, today also there is one guy who had donated 1 billion Bitcoin to India, right? I don't remember, I have on phone, to India. Again, I'll show you if it is possible. I'll show you that also. And there also he had done the same thing. Just one second. Just one second. So if you are, I don't know whether you are able to see or not, I'll share this. So you will see the word tokens transfer. Tokens transfer means even though you are able to, so what happens? So it is somewhere, so Vitalik Buterin, you can just Google it. Vitalik Buterin has actually given $1 billion to India COVID, for India's COVID issues, right? And there, he had done tokenized transfer. It means you cannot crack that from which account and from where the money has transferred. Otherwise, the hacker will start chasing that account. Because just imagine a guy who has donated $1 billion, how much money he will have. So tokenization means it is same more or less like a encrypting. You actually create a code which is not easily cracked by a scamster, right? Okay. So now this is the common problem which you might have seen. Many a time your transaction fail, right? So this all are basic problem. You have lack of detail created details, delayed transaction, resolution on time. All these are common thing. And in fact, जैसे आप लोग का insurance payment से पैसा जाता है या तो e-mandate से पहले a company should actually send you a message. E-mandate से पहले भी आपको message भेजेगा. That is the rule actually which they all have to follow. Is that clear? Is that clear? Great. Okay. Now I'll put this on slideshow so that okay. Now just see this. Clear? Great. You आज कसम खाएंगे आप लोग को कोई भी फोन पे OTP मांगेगा तो नहीं देंगे. Point number 1. Point number 2, कोई भी फोन पे आधार कार्ड मांगेगा नहीं देंगे. कुछ भी हो जाए. You will go to a center, that is perfectly fine. आप लोग कभी भी अपना क्रेडिट कार्ड या डेबिट कार्ड का कार्ड वेरिफिकेशन वैल्यू नहीं देंगे. कुछ भी हो जाए. कोई भी मांगे, you will never ever going to give it to anyone. You know what? Scamster can do such kind of thing that they can create the websites also. They will send you link also, which is again phishing and all. So please don't get trapped into this, right? Okay. Now quickly I'll move. I think again this all I had taken from RBI because RBI is really worried about this kind of thing, and it is not that something which is in anyone's control. It is the best brain of the world is actually doing this kind of thing. So but we need to be cautious. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now I will this is very important, and this is where you all have to understand the whole thing for which Sengupta sir has actually asked me to do. Right now, what is this digital ombudsman? What is this is all about? So this is actually an approach when something goes wrong, what things you have to do. मैं एकदम simple example लूंगा, and what you all have to do, it's just 6 minutes. I'll explain you everything. 6 minutes, right? 6 minutes में I'm going to explain it to everyone. Is that everyone is with me? Great. Now what happens? See, whenever आपका prepayment instruments fail होता है, just take an example, prepayment instruments, right? या मोबाइल ट्रांसफर फेल फेल हो रहा है, राइट? या आप किसी को कुछ ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं तो क्या करना है आपको, राइट? सो देयर इन दैट केस अगर आपका फेल होता है कभी भी, याद रखिए चीज, जैसे आपका कुछ भी फेल हुआ, राइट? अगर आपने देखा मोबाइल ट्रांसफर या कुछ भी फेल हो रहा है, the first thing you have to do is you have to approach to that participant. The participant means the one who is actually your vendor. Point number one is clear. अगर वो आपको, if he or she, if that particular bank, if that organization is not giving you, not replying, rejecting, not giving you satisfied answer, or not resolving your issue within 1 month, then every jurisdiction, I'm going to share the link, mail, everything maybe after the session, but then every jurisdiction has this ombudsman for digital transaction within jurisdiction. Means, just take an example, you all are staying in Navi Mumbai. So Navi Mumbai have one jurisdiction, it's an RBI appointed body who looks after this kind of issues. Even if you feel after some period of time that they are not giving you, or they are actually not giving you a satisfied result and not able to resolve it, the third thing is what you can do is you can approach a high rank officer, that is Deputy Governor of RBI. And Deputy Governor of RBI means the one who is actually, you can file your appeal to appellate authority. Appellate authority is generally a body, a system, a department which is headed by Deputy Governor of RBI, and they take all these things very, very seriously. They take all these things very, very seriously. So whenever it is prepaid instruments, like आपको मैंने example दिया Amazon, I am sure many of you had given this, right? या मोबाइल से अगर आप कुछ कर रहे हैं and you fail, right? आपने कुछ कहीं fail हो गए, तो what step number 1, Veena ma'am, you have to give me an answer. First number, what are you going to do?
I contact the participant, that is a bank.
Participant, it can be anyone.
Bank or any
It
point of sale.
Generally, it is mainly, say Google, say example, Amazon, all that, or say mobile app company, right? So उनको approach करना है. अगर वो नहीं satisfied result दे रहे हैं, then the second person is, come on ma'am,
Ombudsman of my jurisdiction.
very good. If they are not giving you the satisfied answer, say awarded, not giving rejection of complaint and all, then the
Deputy Governor.
Deputy RBI.
Wonderful, great. I think I got a very fabulous answer. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, the next one is okay. Up next story. Okay, wait. Let me tell you the story. The story is very simple. Madam, anyone here using Paytm? Trust me, I will not ask, your OTP.
No, I stopped. I used to use, I stopped.
Okay. Anyone who is using now? Sir, I think, it's really a woman empowerment, right? We can see that when it comes to money, women are more cautious, right? I can see that thing. Great. So Renu ma'am is using Paytm, right? Okay, great. Okay. So what happens? I'll give you the best example. I'll share the example which I had seen, right? Now I want to transfer. So just take an example, PhonePe, right? PhonePe से मैंने अपना what I did, PhonePe से मैंने अपना पैसा ट्रांसफर किया मेरे अकाउंट में. Is that clear? Just 1 second, let me put my phone. Okay, so मैंने अपना PhonePe से, right? मैंने अपने PhonePe से अपने account, my account is HDFC. Clear. Everyone with me, HDFC. अब HDFC के, so HDFC जो है is my bank, right? लेकिन PhonePe जो है, PhonePe has an account with SBI. मतलब PhonePe जो भी ट्रांसफर करेगा वो PhonePe पे मैंने भले ट्रांसफर किया, but it will go through SBI के अकाउंट से, right? Agreed. अब मेरा अकाउंट ट्रांसफर नहीं हुआ. It is not a fraud. It is a transaction failure, right? अगर नहीं किया तो मैं क्या करूंगा? So the first thing I will do is, first I will approach PhonePe. So PhonePe here is third party application partner. Point number 1 is clear, right? Second, अगर मुझे लगा कि इनके यहाँ से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, which you will easily understand, then you will approach PSB Bank. PSB Bank मतलब the bank banker of that app. Banker of that app. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? Great. अब बैंकर के ऐप ने अगर बोला नहीं मेरे तरफ से भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, शायद आपके बैंक को मिला रहेगा, but then there is no issue, thing has happened. I'm just trying to tell you the resolution part, right? अब आप क्या करेंगे? कस्टमर बैंक, which is my bank, HDFC. अब अगर ये तीनों ने मुझे, because इसमें एक word involved है, UPI. If you will remember the definition of UPI and why I told you UPI means connecting one place to 10 banks, if you will remember, right? So या मेरे अकाउंट से मुझे पास करना था, HDFC से पास करना था ICICI, बट ICICI ने बोला अरे मैंने उसको दे दिया, इसने बोला उसको दे दिया, बट मुझे मालूम नहीं है. So customer bank मतलब now I will approach my bank, and there also if I am not able to resolve my issue, then I have to approach NPCI. Again, NPCI is National Payment Corporation of India, which is an authority bank, which is an authority by RBI to look into this matter, right? Again, if NPCI is failing, right, and if it is banking issue, again banking ombudsman or ombudsman for the digital complaint, you have to file. Is that I am crystal clear in approach? Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Navjeevan sir, thank you so much. Okay, great. So is that clear? Modi sir, clear? Modi sir, clear? Great. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, I'm actually forcing people to get awake actually. You know, many a time people sleep in the session, so I force people to get awake.
No,
Yeah,
no, you
okay.
are very energetic. We won't sleep.
Great. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Quickly, the next one is, okay. So now what is this banking word which you might have seen, types of banking ombudsman? What is this type? So any bank related issue, right? Banks say any issue related to this is actually get resolved in banking ombudsman, right? This is the concept which is there, and everyone have that jurisdiction. I'm going to share all the details. Rest assured, I'm going to share each and everything about this thing. So everything is actually mentioned here, right? Okay. Procedure for filing. I think I pray that you don't get this to see after this, because I want everyone to be safeguarded with whatever money you have. So I don't want anyone to see, but this is just for the knowledge purpose, right? Okay. Now again, a quick here. So banking issues, right? So if you have any, issues in terms of banking fraud, right? You might see many a time. I'll give you my example, right? जैसे मेरा credit card का fraud हुआ, right? I'll give you my live example, right? I'm still fighting, and of course, with God's grace, I'm sure I will come out. You know what? I'm sitting at home. Sorry. Oh, I'm sure. Looking at thank you, you all will be happy. Chalo. Right? As a faculty, as a student, also when we see this word thank you, I think we get the different kind of satisfaction, right? Okay. So the point here is, whenever. So what happened? I'll just share my case, right? I was sleeping at around 8 o'clock, right? The whole night I was awake and I was teaching, financial planning course to someone, right? So I was awake and I had slept at around 6 o'clock, right? 6 o'clock in the morning, I was sleeping. 9 o'clock, my message came and it says that 10,000 rupee has been deducted from my credit card. I had just quickly call the customer care. So first thing which you all have to do here is customer care, right? Trust me, many a time, why we say that, old is gold, or the one who has experience know better than one who had read few things. So please remember this word. My phone got discharged in a minute or two, because, who is caring, right? So my dad, still he is having that bad habit. I always say bad habit that, you are not to be fit in this era. He always write in his diary each and every number, right? And that is always there on our main room desk, right? In our hall desk. So any problem, you just rush. So my request to all of you, write down these numbers. Don't feel bad. Let people laugh. Oh, digital world. No, digital can make you sometimes fail, but what you write will never fail. Right? So same thing. I called them. I had stopped my card. After that, I had followed with them, and they say, "Hey, no." And you know what? They are getting many such cases every day. And the very reluctant answer is, नहीं ये आपकी तरफ से ही fraud है. So what you have to do quickly on that time, if it is possible, make a recording. Otherwise, recording will not work. Let me tell you, many people will going to guide you. The best way is send a mail. So once you send a mail, right, it is a more or less like a filing a complaint, and then you can formally complain it to the, so they will tell you. So what happens, I had once HDFC Bank, in the midnight, I got a call from HDFC that, hey, you are in USA. I said, अरे मैं उल्लासनगर के बाहर कभी नहीं गया, ठीक है, ये USA कहाँ पहुंच गए भाई, मैं तो उल्लासनगर में सो रहा हूँ. And then they said, sir, somebody is doing transaction in your name at California. I said, oh my God, that's wonderful. But I'm sitting here and somebody is buying some medicine. It's nothing but a cheat, right? HDFC honestly reverted me all the money which has been cut from my account, because they know very well it has been conned and there is a fraud and there is a problem from their side. So generally what happens, bank will push on customer head. But fact is, it is their responsibility to safeguard you. When you buy a Dairy Milk chocolate, why you buy so inexpensive chocolate, man? Anyone here? Taste? Never ever.
Brand value?
No.
No?
No.
Satisfaction.
You buy for the safety. You buy for the quality. Quality means if I will eat, right? If I'll eat, I'll not get sick. And that's truth. It's a big truth also. If you take a chocolate from the pan shop and if you will eat, you will find little bit uneasiness in the morning. But if you eat Dairy Milk, you will not find, because it is all our tested one. I'm sure many of you are teachers who had taught strategic management in the class also. Same thing applies here. So it is the responsibility. RBI or Supreme Court or any court always say it is the responsibility, because when you give any product, debit card or credit card, it is your responsibility of bank to protect, guide the customers. आपके घर में टीवी है, टीवी रिमोट चलाना तो एक बार फर्स्ट टाइम सिखाया रहेगा किसी ने, नहीं तो कोई नहीं चला सकता है टीवी. People will get confused if you don't have manual, right? So thank you. Okay, so they had actually rejected, and then when I had approached to ombudsman for banking, right, they had actually said, no, there is a problem from this side, and you need to repay it. So SBI helped us luckily, and I don't have to approach any of these people, right? See, many a time people will suggest you that you can go to customer court also, which you can do, but then ombudsman for banking is really empowered enough, strong organization who will never ever allow you to fail if your claim is if your claim has really some truth in that, right? So that is something which you need to be careful, right? Few more thing I want to tell you. Mobile number, if your mobile is not working for 1 or 2 days, see, many a time what happens, these scamsters, the different way is they bribe to the bankers. I'm actually engaged in financial planning, so meeting a lot of people, so I can get that feeling that where the problem is there, right? So what happens many a time, they can easily get your debit card or credit card number from the credit card, debit card company, right? But where they lack is the mobile OTP. Remember this thing. Where they lack is mobile OTP or email ID. Now, email ID is something which is very difficult. So what this scamster do, many a time they go with a broken chip and they say, hey, ye document hai mere daddy ka. Can you help me out with the SIM? Maybe, they know that, okay, your phone is switched off for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. That time also they can actually do this kind of stuff. So your mobile is very sensitive. Why mobile? And I have a strong suggestion. People laugh on me. if you have a phone which is not having any internet connection, I think that is best way to protect your OTP also. No one can hack. Please don't download any app which is related to banking and all in the phone in which you are or on the number in which you are having OTP and all. Because scamsters many a time, people are very curious about app. Don't go, because you're not aware. In India itself, we have 600 fraud apps. 600 fraud apps. आपको लगेगा आपने तो सिंपल भजन सुनने के लिए ऐप डाउनलोड किया, but that app is, and the general target is the one who is retired people, because they have bulk of the amount in the banks. If they will target me, they will not get nothing. They say, oh my God, let's put some money in his account. But when it comes to my dad account, right, and he has got some, corpus from the after retirement, that can create a problem. Always, bankers will give you guidance that link this, link that. No, play with vanilla things, right? Smooth. The way you are thinking, don't get influenced by young people like me. You always have your approach safe, simple. That is something which you should adopt. If you are not understanding any product, don't buy it. There is no problem in that. The forum is actually different, else I would have spoken more on the investment front also. So now I'm going to stop this, and thank you so much. I will take questions. If you have questions, I will be happy to answer that.
Sir, can I ask you one?
Yeah, ma'am. Now the forum is open.
Yeah. So the
Sen
bank.
Gupta sir, sorry, Sen Gupta sir, is that I have another 5 minutes time?
Yeah, you have.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
So banks already we are Aadhaar card and PAN card is registered with them, no? So they can play with our
No, ma'am.
money.
No. Again, don't get influenced with the word that Aadhaar is there, everything is there. See, bank also have some moral responsibility.
Okay.
It looks easy. Now, please try to understand. On an average, a bank has almost a reputation of 1 lakh crore rupees. On an average, a decent bank, right?
Okay.
Not take a stake just because of few customers. They will not do this thing. And this is done with a proper risk management. Even if you get into ICICI Bank, a cashier head, right, is, he has a surveillance camera. Like he's a theft who can, pickpocket 100 rupees.
Okay.
Don't worry about that part.
So it's safe, nah? There's nothing wrong with that. It's safe.
Nothing.
Okay.
Safe.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I have another
I
question.
am
30th
30th March, we received this ICICI Bank. Please link your Aadhaar card, and this, it was for income tax purpose. I was wondering how it was. It was a scam. HTTPS also was there. I didn't send it, but I wanted to know, is it, we have to do it individually? Or
No.
Because whenever we open a bank account, they're asking for both the documents. So
Hmm.
I'm still in a dilemma.
Okay. It's better to pay fine, penalty, everything, rather than losing the whole amount. Most of the time, right? I'm using the word most. It means every time. When I'm using the time most, please take the word every time. Bank will never send you a mail and ask you. In case if they want to have any conversation, they will suggest you that you can actually come and visit this. So visiting branch is always better, sir. People may tell you, "Arey, is zamane mein, us zamane mein." Nahi, sir. Better visit branch, give that time, because that's the person who can identify. You can identify, and that person carries some responsibility sitting there, right? Mail who had sent. I'll give you the best example. I got a call, and that call was mainly from. I had not recorded it, else I would have shown that also. I would have put that in front of you also. So I got a call from Rachi. Again, that movie I'm sure you might have seen. So that girl is very politely, and I can get that tuta futa language also. And she said, "Sir, आप OTP आप Paytm का आपको बंद हो जाए."
Yes.
और मैंने उनको पूछा कि आप कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं, तो उसने बोला हेड ऑफिस. मैंने बोला कहाँ है, तो बोलती मुंबई फोर्ट. एंड आई नो कि I had met with Vijay Shekhar at Noida office. Suddenly, why he will going to come to Mumbai and start his head office? I said, कहाँ पे? बोला आपको विश्वास नहीं है तो चेक कर लीजिए. And trust me, they create sometime website also, and they send you on your mobile. आपको लगेगा अरे हाँ ICICI के बदले ICIC करके भी छोड़ देंगे ना सर. और BA के बदले AA कर देंगे तो you will not, and that is only valid for 1 or 2 hours. Once they will wipe out your money, they will simply destroy that website also.
Sir, I want to ask
Can
one
I
question.
add a few things?
Sir,
Sure, sir.
Hello? Can
Yes,
I
sir.
add something?
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah, number one is whenever a person makes a call, the banks have always a tendency to say it's your fault, as you rightly said. You must say, I am saying this, you record this and give me a number, complaint number. That's the first thing one should do, even before sending the email. You should have a complaint number, write down on a piece of paper what time, what date, who was talking to you on the other side. These three things should be written with you and ask for the complaint number. Second point is one should normally have 2 account numbers, not one. One is where you keep your money and the other one where you do your transactions from.
True.
So this will help you, and keep on transferring the money as you require from one account to other account, from where you are linked your, whatever payments you are making to utilities, to telephone, to credit cards. So that segregation also helps. So these
sir.
2 points I wanted to add to what you have mentioned.
Yes, yes, sir.
Sir,
Thank you so much. Wonderful.
I am
point.
R.K. Modi speaking.
Yes, sir.
Just to link this Aadhaar card with bank, can we go to the net banking of the bank where
Yes,
they have given it? Is it safe?
100% safe. Sir, what I suggest, that, the net banking is safe. Don't think that net. So my question answer which I had given it to sir is, Navinji sir is, that you should not do anything
Click any
on the
link.
mail which is sent by them. So Modi sir, the answer is yes, you can easily upload that and things will be really great.
And my
Sharad,
second
I have a
question is,
question. Sir.
and second question is, once my friend was frauded some thousands rupees from SBI. So he actually told me, and I myself and with his wife went to SBI bank. So they gave me some forms to fill up. Then okay, that is fine. But they told that you have to register this complaint to the cyber cell of police. Then we went to cyber cell of police. We got registered. Then it directed you go to your police station, make a complaint. Is this it procedure?
So the answer is yes. Sir, what happens? See, this record actually many a time helps banks also to claim insurance, sir.
Oh.
So,
Sure.
so what happens, sir? Sir, one second. So what happens? The rule is yes, but in a simple way you can do this. Now just take an example. You went and then they told you go to cyber and all. Maybe it may be mainly because that they want to have a formal complaint. So here the approach which I had told you is, now what happens, banks many a time can tell you to do this because this is RBI framework, but then if they are not involved and they have to shell out, they need to have some proof also. So what they had done is not wrong, sir. Even when you lose your mobile phone.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, I have a question.
Hello.
Sharad, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Jairam here.
Yes, Jairam, sir.
Is the fraud restricted only to the SB account? In such a case, can I minimize my loss if I keep absolute minimum amount in the SB? And I make a SWP with the income fund so that I can always get my cash.
So in my PPT, if you had, I don't think so whether you had seen or not, but then a restriction is there, sir. Even in your debit card, credit card, and bank also, sir. It means if you tell your banker, give an instruction that in a day maximum 5,000 rupees should be withdrawn, not more than that, it can happen, sir.
But then if I want to give a check or something more than that, I'll have to, how
Then
will
you
I
have
do
to
it?
give an instruction, sir. Then you have to give an instruction. But
Okay.
sir, I think Sir, one thing. So Gary sir, what he mentioned, I think he had mentioned point. That point is, one, you should keep two different accounts. One where you keep lump sum, you should not use that on a daily basis. You should not put that card everywhere. So see, sir, the point here is why the forum is open for you and me. The reason is safeguard how much it is possible. So if we are not techie, right? If we know that it will be difficult from us to, from our side to recover the amount, best is to safeguard it. So I have to make one with a minimal, and even so more the check, it is better. Nothing to worry about that.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I just in 2 minutes I'll share my experience.
Yeah.
In the month of February, March, I have an SBI account, and at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I got a call saying that madam, check your transactions, money is being deducted. So I looked at it, and I looked at my net bank, and I saw my money is being deducted. So he said, I am talking from the branch, and you have to stop your transactions. I said, okay, I'm coming to the branch. He said, no, you tell me just now. So he started asking my OTP. I refused to give him my OTP. I rushed to my bank, which is 10 minutes away from my house. By the time he had already deducted 5,000, 5,000, 25,000, 25,000. That much deduction was over. I went to the bank and I blocked. And the branch manager told me, you have not lost money. He has transferred your money into your own tax saving FDs. Okay, because he didn't get my OTP from me, so he transferred my money to my own tax saving FDs. Now okay. I had to work with the bank. It took me 2 months to work with the bank. The bank kept on. I of course sent an email. I talked to the ombudsman. Ombudsman told me that in 1 month, if your bank is not reverting, then
yes.
talk to.
Yes.
Then the branch manager, with the manager's help, I got my 25,000 back. But the remaining 5,000 came just now today morning. Because it was tax saving FDs, they could not. It was difficult for them to get the approval because it was 5-year block-in period. But even without giving OTP, such a fraud has happened with SBI.
Okay, I'll give you the best example. And ma'am, let me tell you and congratulate you, because you are the Sarojini Naidu of Navi Mumbai, right? Who did everything and made sure. I think you had taken a right call. But many a time what happens, I'll tell you. Sometimes these bank employees also have pressure, ma'am. This is the ground reality which people accept or they will not accept, but this is the reality. So what happens, and what they do generally, they target, because what happens, old people generally avoid this message. I'll give you my dad example, right? Whatever, any amount goes, he's least bothered. In a month, he will just sit and he say, "Arey, Sharad, you had sent me money. Hey, Sharad, you had taken my money." I said, "Ha, aapko 20 din ke baad pata chal raha hai." The point here is, you are really awake. Now, many a time what happens, old age people, they generally don't enter into this tax saving and all for 5 years, 10 years and all, right? So this bank guy, sometimes, this is not every time, and this is the recorded version, I say openly, due to pressure also, they will do what? They will actually send your saving account money to the to this tax saving deposits. So that is also a case when, there may be a chance that somebody has. So it is a mis-selling rather than, taking.
No, sir. They had, this happened on Monday. Friday, same guy had called me and said, "Are you looking at your transactions? He was talking to me." I said, no. Whatever transactions I do, I will go to the branch. Again, he did this on Monday morning, Monday afternoon. He's saying, "See, your money is being transacted. You give me your OTP. Give me your OTP," which I refused to give. And I went to the branch.
So that may be a fraud related case, but I'm giving you the another example that this way also things can actually take place.
Yeah, possible.
So you are safe, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir. But then it took me 2 months.
That's okay, ma'am. We are sitting in India and luckily your money is safe. You are alive, you are happy. What more you want? You are lucky.
But still, it is very scary, sir. To do. It's very scary.
And sir,
Because-
as you say, I put all my retirement money into that SBI. So
No.
I'm a little worried that if these people can see your accounts, which means they know that your money is lying in the bank.
Okay, I'll not take bank name, but I have another suggestion, because of course what ma'am has mentioned that it's a hard-earned money of our right. Don't deposit only in one bank, right? And don't have a notion that Sarkari's bank is always safe. Please try to understand, when it comes to safeguarding part, when it comes to risk management, I think private banks are really amazing in that. Take my example, HDFC is SBI, right? HDFC quickly done all this. They had seen that, yes, it's not my fault. SBI took so much time. So, I mean, we had an old notion also sometimes. So when it comes to safeguarding and all, another suggestion which I have is, don't, what sir mentioned, I'll repeat that thing. Don't keep your money only in one bank, and don't think that private bank will going to demolish in a day or two. No. Take HDFC history, take ICICI Bank, take Federal Bank. I mean, those who are from South, they might be knowing Federal Bank. Enrich history, right? So don't think that only a private bank or public bank is safe bank, right? Risk management, fraud can happen anywhere, right? And wherever the system is, I mean, they see the loophole in the system, they will do that, right? Okay, I think time paucity is there, and
So one second. Operating
think- I
from a
think-
private window, does it help?
sorry, ma'am.
Operating on a private window,
No,
rather than the normal this thing.
no, I don't think so, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, then I think there was one question. I think that was the important question. That is the Google Pay. Somebody asked a question on the chat box. Google Pay is safe and is it controlled regulated by RBI?
Yes. So I'll give you the example. So Google is, of course, whenever any, so they are all payment gateway, right? So Google Pay, see, you are using every day at your home Google only, right? So when it comes to safeguarding, they can, create a number of things, and they can, capture your data at any point of time, right? So when it comes to Google Pay, my answer is they are safe like how you can see your SBI, safe like how you can see your Union Bank. Many a time the transaction fails. I'll give you the best example and I'll show you, because rather than, so what happens, I got COVID last month, and there's a medical shop who is supplying me medicine at my home, but I was paying regularly to that person. But suddenly what happens, one payment I did, and it got debited from my account, but then it has not reached to the vendor, right? So in that case, you can actually create a complaint with the Google, and Google try to resolve it as early as possible. Sometimes they take 3 to 5 days, 6 days. And if not possible, if it is not done, again, I had given you the approach. So my quick answer to the Sengupta sir's question is, the answer is yes. Google is most safe and your money is secure. Don't worry about that.
Okay, with that, thank you, Sharad. I think we had an excellent session.
Yes.
We
sir.
look forward to support in future also.
Thank you,
very much.
thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Sir, one
Thank
question.
you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sharadji. Very nice session. Nicely explained each and everything.
Dhanyavad.
Very useful it was. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, but
Just
it is-
one thing, for Sengupta sir, I think, if I say, you might have seen Mahabharat,